Can you put on muscle if you're around 11% body fat and you're slowly breaking that down? Less sleep is such a beautiful thing when you're in surplus of calories, or at a good amount of calories. When you're in extreme deficit, it is so hard to sleep. Now, sometimes the machines are taken, so can I reverse it and move it around? 100%. Can you lose belly fat on a surplus on the Titan meal plan?
Do I need to do an initial check-in since I just started your meal plan and TC3? So this person.
Great, Mike. Hey, welcome to Titan Challenge Street. See, I love this.
Welcome to the crazy crew.
Yeah, the crazy. It's going to get ugly. So I love that somebody, you know how when we start a Titan Challenge, I always wonder this, because again, I don't understand this. We're going, right? And we started the weeks, and then you'll get people to go, can I join? So already they're asking. At this point, it's not, can I join? You just join. You just get your butt in there. And so I love that Mike took initiative.
If you're ready, you just do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know why other people have to ask.
They just need a push.
I don't think they need a push. I think they don't want to do it. And so they want to say, no, you can't do it. And so they feel better, like going, I didn't sign up. I didn't start when you started, so I don't want to do it.
Yeah. You can do it anytime.
Is anytime.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's 3 weeks before the end of this thing. Get started for everybody here.
So to answer Mike's question there, because we have not.
Yeah. So you just get started, buddy, and then you'll see the check-ins are over.
Yeah, so what we do, we're going to put up a video on this feed here. Always is going to be on the announcements. And that's going to tell you when you have to check in, when everybody else is checking. And then once you check in on there, Mike is going to answer your questions, and then he will jump on Skype with you.
Okay, JP asked a great question here. JP, good job today too, asking these questions. Because there's probably the first question threw me, but this is a good question, and this is interesting. Now, this is you understanding a couple things, and me and my training partner Doug talked about this today. When you say, is it hard to build muscle on a restrictive diet? Here's a couple folds. If you're getting ready for a show and you're competing and you can see all the muscle just getting tighter and tighter every couple of weeks, you're probably on a good restricted diet and you're training hard for it in cardio. Here's the mislead. Most of you are not the 7% that you say you are, or the 9% that you say you are. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
And so the point that me and Doug were making was the fact is, can you put on muscle if you're around 11% body fat and you're slowly breaking that down? Yes, you can. So the two aspects is you not understanding where you really are, and what we're talking about a deficit and getting ready for a show is too hard to put muscle on, but you can retain the muscle at that point. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I put on muscle on the Blitz.
I know you did. You put on 7 pounds on the Blitz. And so that goes back to the point.
Yeah.
I walk around like right now around 10% body fat, and I can put muscle on, even though I'm a really strict dieter. You know what I mean? And Mona's the same way. Mona set herself up to win better than I did because I always have to guest pose and show. She walks around like a freak, and so she's always putting muscle on because of her calorie intake. So yeah, you can, JP. And I'm just looking at your photos here. You can definitely, even though you may feel like you're dieting, you can put muscle on. I'm just saying that the body fat and the ratio that you are at right now and the calories that you're at right now sets you up that you can still put muscle on. You're not at that point of really restrictive dieting. Hopefully this helps everybody. So meal plan, sleep, and everything. I was up at 1:30 this morning. And so it depends on how you're doing it and what the diet is right now. If you're in a surplus, sleep is such a beautiful thing when you're in a surplus of calories, or at a good amount of calories. When you're in extreme deficit, it is so hard to sleep. So she makes an interesting point. She says, I'm thinking, is she saying that she doesn't have abs or she needs to get abs?
Look for my abs. Don't want my abdominal muscle that way.
So is she saying she has abs and she needs to build them?
I don't know. Don't.
I think
want
what
my
she's saying
abdominal muscle
is
that
that she doesn't have abs and she wants to do them and she's 49. Do I have to pay special attention to my diet at this age? You're 49. Again, this is going to go back to common sense. That's not really a question you would ask. You know at 15 you could pretty much do anything and eat pizza and JoJo's and ice cream and you're going to look great. And you know by your college years and getting out at early 20s that you know, probably slow down a little bit. And then by 30, you kind of have to tighten it up a bit. And then by 40 and so on. So you're at that stage where unfortunately, that is a given. You're at 50 almost, that yes, you have to be even more precise on your diet. You have to train even harder and smarter in a sense compared to what you were doing before. And that's why I always try to set you guys up that you can do that as you get later in life, relative to being this overzealous person at 35. So yeah, you got to train harder. You got to train smarter. You're 49 now. And so it's even harder on the body. So I hopefully answered your question. But again, this is going to go back to like PJ's. These are kind of stuff that I don't think you need me to tell you this. I think you know that at 50, you have to diet harder. I think at 50, you have to train smarter. It's not like you're 20 anymore. If you're in a deficit, you're weaker. These are just basic stuff. Okay, guys? Let's keep going on this. I like it. I like it. Great question. So the question here is, they love the workout plan and they follow the plan the way I set it up. Now, sometimes the machines are taken, so can I reverse it and move it around? 100%.
Ernesto.
100%. Ernesto, great question. Really good question. Please feel free to do that. Also, let's say hypothetically you go into the gym and you feel stiff or the knees are stiff or whatever it is. Go do the leg extensions first before the squats. Go do the hack squat or something that maybe you can move through quicker and easier, and then go to the other exercises.
My question is it okay to skip, then come back, or should I just wait for the machine without skipping? When you say skip, just switch the exercises. It's not such a thing you skip the workout and you come back later. You started the workout, what are you skipping? 2 exercises?
Didn't I kind of answer that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of, so he understands.
I did it much nicer than you, though.
No,
I think I did. I think you're very toxic.
I don't think my
And I
mom's
feel,
gonna talk to
I
people.
feel like my alpha male is being dominated by
You
your
have Bryce.
female alpha female.
You see what I'm saying,
know how it
guys?
is.
She has no idea.
Yeah, you can skip it and come back to it. Don't worry about that. Yeah, keep moving through the workouts. Can you lose belly fat on a surplus on the Titan meal plan? Well, I got a question for you. Isn't working out building muscle and burning calories? So again, I like these questions. I know that if it comes off a little harsh, sorry. It's just, these are kind of basic questions that I think you guys know. I don't think you need me to tell you this stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you're working out and you're eating a healthy meal plan, even if it's in a surplus, you're building muscle and you're burning fat. So you get to build those nice abs. Hopefully that helps you guys. Can I talk about high cholesterol with a strict diet? I don't, because that's an individual thing. And I also don't know what your family history is or where you are at or what medication you are at. That would be something I would do more one-on-one with you. But cholesterol, again, is one of those first things you should have. If it's not a crazy, like you haven't eaten 20, if you're not like Keith Evans, you know what I mean? You should be able to get the cholesterol in complete handle, I guess is a proper term. You can completely handle that thing in the first 3 months of your nutrition and dieting. Completely handled. I've got people off heart medication, blood pressure, so on and so forth. So nutrition is number one, guys. That's the number one medicine. And I don't know why society does not look at food as medicine. All right, guys, I got to head out of here. I got Mr. O here going to train. We're going to get him ready. Hey, guys, great questions. And PJ, earlier on, man, those are some great questions. Thanks, everybody. I will see you guys soon. Let's rock it.